Alright. Ready here. There we go. We are in the Dragonage Origins. We finished up the main campaign and Liliana's song, so we're just moseying right along. We're going to hit new game here, and we're going to do Awakening, because we've completed Liliana's song and Origins. We have to do these two still if I feel like it. Definitely have to do Witch Hunt, but we're going to do Awakening first. Awakening is the big expansion for Dragonage Origins. It's okay. Now you have a create a character and import character. If you chose your warden to die and sacrifice himself against the archdemon, he doesn't exist for this campaign, so you have to create a new character. But ours lives, so we're going to import a character. And as you see, I have a lot of characters I can import. Oh, neat. So these are just characters that I beat it on or played with on Xbox and experimented with before I started streaming. My 360 character is not available apparently. That's okay. But we're playing as Aiden. As you see, he is stripped of his DLC armor, which is sad. We've lost it all. But we shall select. It does kind of suck the DLC armor doesn't go through to Awakening, but like I said, they were just warming up their stuff.
With the death of the archdemon, the Blight was defeated. But the Darkspawn did not simply disappear. Most of the Horde scattered north from Denerim towards the coastlands. And there fractured into warring tribes. The region fell into chaos as the Darkspawn emerged from hidden lands to terrorize the countryside. As the new Warden Commander of Ferelden, it is your responsibility to rebuild the Order and deal with the lingering threat. You have come to Amaranthi to join the rest of the Grey Wardens at Vigil's Keep, once home to Arl Rendenhau, but now property of the Order. The lack of a proper welcoming party as you grow close, however, indicates that something is amiss.
What's going on? Why are there no wardens here to
I'm in my
greet us?
underwear. Why am I not wearing armor?
Something is wrong. Quickly, Commander!
Alright, well.
It's you, the hero of Ferelden. Oh, thank the Maker. I don't know, they came out of nowhere. All I heard was screams and people dying. I got out as fast as I could and ran into these... You need to help them. You need to do something.
I
think there was a mage right behind me. He might have been a warden, I don't know. I'll see if I can't find some help. There has to be a patrol on the road.
We don't have a lot of time, Commander. Oh, pardon me, Commander. I'd assumed proper introductions would be taken care of at the Keep. My name is Myri. I was a knight in the King's service until I was recruited a month ago, but I haven't taken my joining yet. The Seneschal sent me to bring you back. I was not expecting this.
Sneak attack is unheard of.
How could they be so organized? I don't understand.
There's something else leading them.
Archdemon, you mean? Frightening thought. This is Vigil's
where are
keep,
we?
which once belonged to Earl Howe. Considering what he did to you and the rest of the Order, losing their lands is probably the least of his family's problems.
Command
the
here.
Seneschal. He is the keep steward, I believe, working for the Wardens.
Well,
Right,
let's keep moving.
let's teach these evil bastards a lesson.
We'll level you up. Let's see here. Reaver, Templar Champion, Spirit Warrior, Guardian. Cool. Do I have any armor at all? Oh, look at that. Duncan's dagger did make it through. Awesome. That's awesome. Okay, some of this, we did make it through some of this. Okay, good. Well, let's equip you. Hooray. Well, that's good. Key of the city made it. The sash. Forbidden secrets. Okay. Go. So we do have some things, okay. That makes me feel a lot better, actually. Very good. Very good. So we do have some stuff. That's cool. We're not completely useless.
And I'm off.
So we know we're going to get at least a couple levels in this.
Yes, and I'm off.
Blood Lotus. That's where they originated from then. So about half a sovereign already. And a potion. Alright, cool. We're down with that.
More darkspawn, eh?
There's a lot of this DLC I remember very little about. Like, very little. Dude, I took on a large team. You think I'm worried about you? That's funny, the ogre is worth less than a genlock. That's pretty good.
I'll be at the front gate, sir. If you find others, send them to me.
And I'm off.
Right. Yes.
You heard him. If you find others, send them this way. Be right on that.
Somebody help me! Never any short. I don't want to die! All right.
Yes.
You don't want to die. So he won't.
All right. Yes. All right.
Another point
I
for
thought
me!
I was done for. Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll take the potion for sure. Gotta restock some stuff. So far it's going okay. So far. Oh, Blood Lotuses and Dragon Age Inquisition, they become such a pain in the rear end to collect. We will get to Dragon Age Inquisition eventually. Eventually. Oh, I exploded.
And I'm off.
All right. Yes. Going. And I'm off. Yes. Going. All right. Yes.
And I'm off.
Oh, that guy's a jerk. Looks like he's hitting my tank.
All right.
That tank.
Yes.
Tried healing. Did not work.
Never any shortage of these ones. Help me! I can't take them on my own!
Yes. Yes.
And I'm off.
All right.
Or will you have to, sir?
Don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come. We're running out of bandages here. If there are supplies on the other side of the courtyard, bring bandages, hurry!
See, they're loading up here on items because they don't know if you started a new character, if you were able to carry over your gear from place to place. So everything is kinda
It's done.
up
Naturally.
for grabs right now. In this
Never
beginning
any
area,
shortage
they kinda wanna get you situated.
And I'm off.
Inside the group, sir. All right. Yes.
And I'm off.
Yes. All right. Yes.
And I'm off.
Going. All right.
Did lots of damage.
I'll come back when it's safe, sir.
Okay. far, so good. Medical supplies.
Oh, these will help greatly. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Go ahead and save this. A new save for Dragonage Awakening. Let's see here. So far, so good. Warden Longsword, huh? Good, but not great. White steel, huh? That must be above dragon. Oh, yeah. Like, that's good, but this is just better. Vestments of the Sea are not bad. We will be having, you know, that type of thing, like mages. So the mage will appreciate that stuff whenever we find one. Cool. So we're doing well in terms of equipment. That's the weird thing, like the equipment has to scale with your level, which I forgot to check.
The keep has been overwhelmed. How did the wardens not sense the darkspawn coming? I don't understand it. Not
How many wardens are here?
Perhaps. There are other soldiers who came with them, however. For the darkspawn to have ambushed the keep so effectively, I didn't know they were capable of such a thing.
Put yourself together, maybe we should stay back.
I hear you.
I need your help here.
You can count on me.
I sense some darkspawn. All right. And I'm off. Yes. And I'm off. All right. And I'm off. Go. All right. And I'm off. And I'm off.
So there's a sovereign. I forgot to check how leveling up I am. Okay. How's she doing? Pretty good. 277. Not too shabby. I'm pretty rich.
Are you daft?
Not possible to pick. That is not a good thing.
I didn't do it. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not broken up about them dying, to be perfectly honest. Biff there made the funniest gurgle when he went down. I
Man,
am
who are you supposed to
at
be?
your service, mage and wanted apostate.
An apostate? At Vigil's Keep?
You weren't here when we arrived. I'm sure I would have remembered such a lovely woman as yourself. We were just stopping here on our way back to the tower. Just a short rest, they said, and now they're dead. Such a shame.
Those men were
So they
Templars?
kept saying, although come to think of it, there's no real way to know for sure, is there? The Templars captured me and were taking me back, and then, you know, Darkspawn attacked. Could be a sign, yes? Isn't
Very
it,
convenient
though?
sign.
The Maker moves in mysterious ways. Well, tell you what, I'll help you and we can discuss what comes later. Later, once all these bastards are properly put down, yes?
Alright, Mr. Magey Mage. Let's see here. Anders is going to be something that people remember. Let's see, some mages specialize in spells that permit them to engage in combat from far. Battle mages contrast, prefer wade in the front. Their spells primarily. Look, I need you. Okay, oh, you are a spirit healer. Okay. There we go. Things we want. Healing. There we go. So we got some mage stuff. He is staying with us, so he's going to be in our party throughout the game. Okay. So far he doesn't have a helmet, so we need to give him a helmet. Let's see, reduces hostility. 10 healing effects received. Let's give him 2 magic and 4 constitution. I think that'll be more appropriate for his situation. So Anders is a very big player in the Dragon Age universe. Get used to Anders. We're going to be seeing a whole lot of him next game.
Get to safety. Quickly.
Maker bless you.
Got some interesting runes here. Awakening is more of a power fantasy than Origins was. Origins was a more balanced RPG. This is a high-level D&D campaign, basically, where, yeah, you're breaking the game. Because I hadn't quite figured out how to really get this going in terms of, do we balance it for how do we balance the combat with these high level characters and this crazy equipment that we have. They hadn't quite figured that out yet. Dragonage Origins is a very difficult game to balance after the main campaign, because this is just, like I said, a romp stomp.
Never any short. Darkspawn ahead. Yes. Yes. Going.
If I remember right, you get to about level 28.
Yes. All right.
End of the game. And the enemies are crazy strong. Ask you to join us, Anders. Check that out later. Let's see.
Going. And I'm off. Huh. All right. Going.
Nice.
Oh, we're scared now. Don't come over here. Ah! It'll take more than that to kill us, beasties. Come again if you dare.
That was funny. We shall head down there and assist our new friends. Just keep. The dwarf used a boomstick, I tell ya. Did not hesitate, showed no mercy. In we go. I should level up. Alright, what do I want here? Have a duelist. Yeah, I'm more of a fan of the Legionnaire Scout. Oh, neat. Okay, well, I'm a fan of not dying. New things. Characters for an injured using two weapons gain a ground boost to melee critical chance and critical damage. I want that. I don't know what it is, but I want it. So pay attention to Andrew's level up. I think it'd be a good idea next time. Done, done.
Get to safety, quickly!
I need to get out of here.
You should.
Darkspawn. Going. Yes. And I'm off. Going. Yes. Right. Yes. And I'm off.
Interesting developments.
Someone help us! And I'm off. Get to safety quickly.
Yeah, get to safety, lady. What is this? Hey, buddy.
Never any shortage.
They completely changed Ogren in this, so just be prepared. He's way overly enthusiastic. But he is a party member, so nice to have him back.
Aha! There you are! When these Darkspawn showed up, I thought, just you wait until the new commander gets here and you'll all be spitting teeth out of your arses. Followed the screaming, and sure enough, here you are. Good on ya! Doubting your eyes, huh? I get like that after the 5th bottle or so. Came here thinking I might try my hand at becoming a bona fide Grey Warden.
He was here when I left. I can't believe the Wardens didn't kick him out.
Well, hey, if it isn't the recruit with a great rack.
Yes, a prize for the Wardens, to be sure.
I know. Too good to be true, right? Hey, who's the mage? Boyfriend? Should I leave you two alone?
Wow, a dwarf that smells like a brewery. You never see that anywhere.
A mage comedian. Thought those normally died young.
You know the risks in joining the Grey Wardens, right?
There are risks to getting up in the morning. I piss on risk.
I'm sure Risk appreciates it.
Well, we can talk about that later. Right now, there's more Darkspawn around in sore need of a beheading.
Don't you mess with my dwarf friend.
Talk later. Right now, it's Darkspawn killing time.
I'm done.
Bunch of recipe. I learned a new recipe by a lot. So let's get Ogren, leveled up. Maybe. My controller's going crazy. At least it let me save. It's not letting me level up Ogren right now. We're not gonna mess with it if it's not gonna work. Last thing we need is a broken game. He'll handle fine. Go ahead and open this door. Take the things in here. There we go. So he's a Reaver, Berserker. You can't do the fade. Many warriors. Alright, he'll be a guardian. river. Whose requirements are those? There we go. He's got health. I have 8. Okay, well, that's cool. Okay. There, he filled up his two-handed tree. So Ogren can do my runes, which is fine by me. It's Sleeper. Nice. So he's got Ring of Resistance, Ring of Warrior, Smith's Heart. A Dwarven Ravager. Oh boy, that's pretty good. Go ahead and put you on. Cool, let's do this. Alright, so he's set. We're gonna save because we had issues, but now we don't.
Myri?
Roland! Commander, Roland was a knight recruited from Denerim like me. We must do something for him.
He looks beyond healing magic. Maybe a shot of whiskey for the pain?
I like the way you think.
Stop joking! This isn't funny.
The commander? We only had a moment's warning before they were on us, Commander. The Seneschal ordered a counterattack, but they came out of nowhere. There's one with them. A darkspawn who talks. His magic is powerful.
A talking darkspawn? The lad must be delirious.
There's something in my blood. It hurts.
Where's the talking darkspawn?
It went that way after the Seneschal.
He's dead now.
I will avenge you, Roland. I swear it.
Well, I mean, you're not long for this game. I kind of want to take everything off you and get rid of it because I just don't see you making it. So we're going to. You can have a blade. You can have that. I'll have Ogren. You're not useful. You can always tell by the character's portrait if they're gonna live or not, and it's like, well, you're done. Oh, I got shot. His butt out. Argon. Show him his balls. Good job, buddy. I really had fun replaying this game. I'm glad I did it. Like, I forgot how, like, I didn't forget how good this game was. You just forget, like, the emotions you feel when you're playing the game and when you replay it after so long. Because it's been a long time. It's been years since I played this. And it's just really spectacular. The problem with Awakening is you don't really care about the characters quite as much because,
Darkspawn are destroying everything in sight. We need to attend to that.
because it's a bit shorter of a campaign, obviously. If she stayed with the party, I'd care more, but, I mean, clearly she's not going to, so I don't. Anders and Ogren totally stay with you.
It has ended, just as he foretold.
He's dead now.
Be taking this one gently. We are wishing no more death than is necessary.
Necessary? As if your kind has ever done anything else.
You are thinking you know of our kind, human? It is understandable, but that will soon be changed.
Others will come, creature. They will stop you.
There it is.
It seems your words be true. More than you are guessing.
It is talking.
Well, let's shut it up already.
Commander.
Capture the Grey Warden. These others, they may be killed.
I sense some darkspawn. Going. Yes.
Resisted, that's not great. He's very powerful. And backstabbing. Not great. Way to go, Ogren. Way to go, buddy.
Commander, I owe you my life. Soldiers on the road. It seems we have more company. Hopefully they're more hospitable than our previous guests.
It looks like I've arrived a bit late. Too bad. I rather miss the whole Darkspawn killing thing.
King Alistair.
I'd wanted to come and give the Wardens a formal welcome. I certainly wasn't expecting this. What's the situation?
What Darkspawn remained have fled, Your Majesty. The Grey Wardens who had arrived from Orlais appear to be either dead or missing.
Missing? As in taken by the Darkspawn? Do they even do that?
I do not know, Your Majesty. I know only that we cannot account for all the Wardens.
I see. At least the hero of Ferelden is still here and alive. That's something, right?
Fine, Alistair, but this makes things difficult.
That's a bit of an understatement, isn't it? Ah, you have quite the task ahead of you. Really, I'd like to help you fight Darkspawn, but you're on your own for the moment.
Hey, what am I? Chopped nug livers?
From the smell, that's not a bad guess.
I came here to join the Grey Wardens, and from the looks of it, you could use the extra hands. Now where's the giant cup? I'll gargle and spit.
You'd be welcome amongst us.
Well, smack my ass and call me Sally. I'm in.
I suppose all are welcome in this dire time.
Joining the Wardens, eh? Well, good luck with that.
King Alistair, Your Majesty beware, this man is a dangerous criminal.
Oh, the dwarf is a bit of an arse, but I wouldn't go that.
She means me.
This is an apostate who we're in the process of bringing back to the Circle to face justice.
Oh, please. The things you people know about justice would fit into a thimble. I'll just escape again, anyhow.
Never. I will see you hanged for what you've done here, murderer.
Murderer? But those Templars were... Oh, what's the use? You won't believe me anyhow.
It seems there isn't much to say. Unless you have something to add, Commander.
Yeah, I can script him into the Grey Wardens.
Never!
I believe the Grey Wardens still retain the right of conscription, no? I will allow it.
If Your Majesty feels it is best.
Ha! Way to go, kid. Welcome aboard.
Me? A Grey Warden? I guess that will work.
Congratulations, Sir Mage. I look forward to fighting at your side.
Then if you have everything under control, I will need to take my leave.
I believe the estate has been secured, yes. We have suffered great losses, but the Darkspawn are gone, and there are survivors. Oh, excuse my manners. I am Veril, Seneschal of Vigil's Keep, and I am most grateful for your timely rescue, Commander. I will aid you in ruling the lands of Amaranthine.
It only belongs to the
But as
Wardens now,
Commander of the Grey, you are the equivalent of our Arl as well. Come and speak to me soon. There are many matters to attend to, not the least of which is the joining. You will need to replenish your numbers.
The security of Ferelden relies on the Grey Wardens now, even weakened as the Order is. It will be up to you to deal with the vestiges of the Blight before the situation grows out of control. No easy task, but I'm confident you are up to it. Good luck, Commander. May the Maker watch over you.
Goodbye, old friend. It's nice to not end terribly with him.
Before we do anything else, Commander, there's an urgent matter we must take care of. Right now, I know of only one living warden assigned to all of Ferelden. That should be rectified. The others could aid you considerably.
Let's begin the joining then.
As you wish, Commander. The time has come for us to begin the joining. I shall speak the words that have been said since the first. Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand, vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten, and that one day we shall join you. From this moment forth, Oghren, you are a Grey Warden.
What's this, the sampler size? Are you trying to say something about my height? Huh?
This is the goblet we've always used.
Really?
Welcome aboard, Ogren.
Not bad.
Make her help us all.
He's my dwarf buddy, and he stays with me the whole game.
You are a Grey Warden.
So we need to drink darkspawn blood. That's it.
That is it, yes.
Well, all right. But if I wake up 2 weeks from now on a ship bound for Ravane in nothing but my small clothes and a tattoo on my forehead, I'm blaming you.
He lives, Commander, and will awaken in time. From this moment forth, Myri, you are a Grey Warden.
I have awaited this moment.
She don't make it. That's why we unequipped you.
I am sorry, Myri. May the Maker watch over you now. Poor Myri. Open the doors!
The commander must be informed about the Deep Road's entrance. It could be their base of operation.
You'd have the Wardens chase a rumor then, Captain. And even if it proves true, unless the Pilgrim's path is cleared by the time your army assembles, they'll have nothing to eat but shoe leather.
Giravel, Woolsey, the commander has had a long day.
Woolsey says some merchants escaped the Darkspawn. They can reprovision you for a reasonable fee. And the Vigil is yours. Take whatever weapons and armor you need. We'll be waiting when you're ready.
Warden Commander, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Mistress Woolsey, sent by order of the First Warden at Whitehart. I'm to act as treasurer of the Arling of Amaranthine. He believed local men could not be trusted for this post.
One of those local men is right here, Mistress Woolsey.
I have every confidence in the Vigil's loyalty in the matter of arms. But gold corrupts even the most resolute soul.
I'm pleased to have your service.
Sir, the Arling is on the brink of economic collapse. Trade must flow. Merchant caravans are being systematically attacked somewhere along the Pilgrim's path. It is the only route that can reliably provision an army, feed a city, and maintain civilization.
How do I deal with it?
In the city of Amaranthine, there is a trader, Mervis, whose caravans have been hit particularly hard. He may know where along the road the Darkspawn, or whatever they are striking.
Have you ever been to Whitesap?
No. It is far to the north. The fortress is said to be impregnable. It still has the areas where the griffins of old would breed. But their like will never be seen again.
First Warden sent only a treasurer. I need more wardens. Why the First Warden care about the
About the Arling? He does not. But about the implications? A great deal. When Warden Commander Dryden was cast out of Ferelden generations ago, it created a dangerous precedent. Her true story, and that of the Warden's exile, is one you yourself uncovered at Soldier's Peak, at great personal risk. We are now presented with another precedent. Wardens owning lands and commanding fealty from lesser nobles. If your Arling succeeds, it will be an example to other kingdoms that Wardens are important, blight or no. The Fereldans are a proud people. They are proud of you, especially. Had the First Warden sent foreign fighters, it would have caused great distrust amongst the locals. Barrel was specifically chosen as seneschal because he commands great respect here.
That'll be all.
Very well, Commander.
So let the quests update and that stuff kind of fade away.
To business, then. Orlais sent a dozen wardens to the Vigil to await your arrival. Nearly all died in the attack, but Kristoff is still in the field.
Where's
The
Kristoff?
Orlesian wardens were uneasy that the Darkspawn weren't going to ground with the Blight ended. Kristoff was sent to track down some leads.
A fortnight ago, he left in a bustle. As best we figure, he went to the city, Amaranthine.
Amaranthine isn't small. How will I find him?
Only so many places travelers visit. I check the inns and taverns.
Did Kristoff reveal anything of what he found?
He did, but not to me. The Wardens keep their own counsel.
Why is the Darkspawn returning to the Deep Roads?
Wiser men than I have worried over that. One of the Wardens said the Archdemon's strength gave the Horde some semblance of purpose. If they found some other purpose...
Is there anything else?
That's the only thing that needs immediate attention. Do you want something else, Commander?
What does Seneschal do?
As much as you like, sir. Generally, the Keep's Seneschal takes care of day-to-day matters. If anything important arises, I'll alert you.
Can you tell me about Vigil's Keep?
We call her the Vigil. She's been around for a long spell. They say the Alamari barbarians first built a fort here to stop Tevinter incursions from the lowlands of the Waking Sea. They say that the castle is built on a mountain of bones. Much death here.
Alright, very well.
Commander?
This is Sir Garavel, the new captain of the guard.
I have a matter to bring to your attention.
Anything important?
Potentially urgent. The Orlesians, Wardens, I mean, began gathering information while they were here. The most promising lead they found was a wild tale a couple of hunters told.
What do they claim?
These hunters, Colbert and, well, the other one, claim to have stumbled across an entrance to the deep roads. Darkspawn all over the place, they said. And this was before the fiends appeared throughout the whole Arling. The Wardens were just about to send someone to track down Colbert.
Where's Colbert?
Colbert and his friend are in the city of Amaranthine. Probably amongst the refugees outside the city gate. Commander. Commander.
What do you know about the attack of the Darkspawn attack on Vigil?
My predecessor, Captain Rullans, and much of the senior staff were inside the keep proper at the time. How they met their fates is unknown. All we know is Darkspawn swarmed the keep.
Where do they come from?
I talked with the dwarf Voldrick earlier. It's his belief, and I concur, that they came from the keep itself. The deep cellars go very deep indeed. Voldrick suspects the Darkspawn found a hidden route into the keep.
How many soldiers survived the attack?
Barely any, truth be told. And none of the Wardens. But there are many soldiers still out patrolling the roads between here and Amaranthine. We can recover from this.
Darkspawn later talked. I heard him.
That is disturbing, Commander. But all throughout the lands we've heard rumors. Tales of new Darkspawn. Terrifying ones, forged out of nightmare and shadow. Something grave is afoot.
Yeah, Brother Brenda's
Good day,
done
Commander.
too. Good day. A good day. Very good. Neat.
Need something pummeled? Just say the word.
Mistress Woolsey says I can set up shop here. The merchant you saved was grateful to be alive, restocked me for a bargain. The savings are yours, of course. You need anything, Commander?
Yeah, let me see what you have. Chainmail, studded chainmail. Oh, they didn't let me keep her stuff. Boo! I kind of figured they wouldn't. That's a good one. Do 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 do. Okay. Nice, a personal storage. I like that.
The Tower of Magi has sent me as an ambassador, Commander. In addition to my diplomatic function, I'm a competent enchanter and runesmith. Is there anything you need? Certainly.
Usable items. Crafting.
Should we get a move on?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's move on. So we got our 2 things. Das is good. We got our storage.
Yes.
We got Ogren and Anders and me.
Blimey, Commander of the Grey. Right. A while back they caught a thief in the vigil. Took 4 wardens to capture him. Gave one of the wardens a black eye, he did. Half joking, they said he might make a good recruit. He's in the dungeon, sir. I also have some letters. Arrived just before you did.
Show them to me.
Just give me a moment.
I am Sir Edgar Bensley, faithful vassal. My daughter, Center Solaire Eileen, had been kidnapped by Mosley the Snake's vile miscreants. My wife is a small and meaner manner. Pray you will intercede on my behalf. Ransom has been delivered to the abandoned chantry of Fallen Cove. And procure the ransom. I swear by faith and in trust I will pay you in time. You and my gentle daughter go with my prayers. Okay. Most honorable commander, ever since your husband passed, I've been looking for my family and the hired hands. The Darkspawn have been getting worse. We have a Templar who checks on us occasionally, but there's limits to what he can handle. If you can help my family, we'll tell the Lord Adabreck you're a friend. I fear we may not have much time. Okay.
Look at that! Was Andraste really that much of a looker? Don't you think she would have been, I don't know, a barbarian?
It's an icon.
Just wondering aloud. After all, Andraste did exist, didn't she? What would she have thought of the Circle of Magi? Forcing mages to fight demons, or be made tranquil?
Should be confused by that.
No doubt you're right. Seems to me that Andraste counseled men to seek their own path to the Maker, but the Chantry uses her words as a reason to collar us just for being who we are. Sure, but we're not dragons. We can think for ourselves, usually. Oh well. She's still quite a looker for a prophet. I'm just saying.
I don't mean to alarm you, Commander, but it's possible there are still Darkspawn in the Vigil.
Captain didn't mention anything about that.
Let me explain. You know Dworkin? That mad dwarf's bombs shook the whole keep. Some of the deep cellars caved in. I suspect that there are pockets of Darkspawn below, trapped. In time, they may dig their way out.
I'm good at killing Darkspawn, but not
we
digging.
have men who can unearth the rubble at your command. Whenever you're ready, I can take you to the basement.
All right now.
You're quite the dirty little dwarf, aren't you?
You're quite the...
Commander, so this is human construction, is it? My brother said you'd need a stonemason, but he didn't know the half of it.
Welcome to the Vigil.
You're too kind. The Darkspawn did a number on this keep of yours, but I suspect it was crumbling well before they showed up. Your seneschal gave me some fancy decree promising men and monies to fix the Vigil, but it's a paltry sum. I suppose it would be sufficient to reconstruct the walls to human standards, but who'd want that? I'm not certain of the character of the stone in these parts, but we'd need more men for certain. Proper skilled men, not some starving dusters, right? Which all boils down to coin, really.
I can spare 87.
It will be, Warden. Good luck to anyone who tries to breach these walls. Ha!
Did we have to come all this way? It's cold here. Very cold.
It's not that cold. The Wardens have been some of our best customers, and they need us.
I miss my shop. This place is so drab. It offends my sensibilities.
Andraste preserve me. Ah, Warden Commander. I represent Master Wade, the finest...
And bloody coldest. I can't feel my fingers.
finest armorer in Denerim. I thought, well, we thought that you might have need of an armorer.
Ah, the dragon scale
My
armor.
one glittering moment. The highlight of my career. And now I'm stuck at Turnip Keep.
Vigil's Keep. Vigil! Sorry, Warden Commander. You know how he gets.
What brings you here?
This is a temporary relocation. The Darkspawn are most active around Amaranthine. We thought we could help.
And I suppose the money the Crown paid us had nothing to do with it?
Shh!
My men will need armor.
Arms and armor for common soldiers. Oh, dear dignity. If we are going to be so dreadfully plebeian, I don't suppose Amaranthine has any proper metal. Silverite? Viridium? Or are we back to bronze weapons? Stone clubs?
Wade has a point. He's happiest and fastest when presented with a challenge. If you come across any deposits of ore, let us know.
Alright, let me see what you got.
Of course.
So you see, he's got pretty good stuff. Not too shabby. All right.
I emptied out my stores blasting those Darkspawn. Once we're done with repairs, we should talk.
You have time to talk about the Darkspawn in the Vigil? Let me explain. In time, they may dig their way out. Straight away, sir.
In we go. We're gonna complete a side quest.
Here we are. The Vigil goes deep. Real deep. The hallways down here have been crumbling for years and decades. And that blasted Dworkin's explosives didn't do the structure any favors. I don't know, but no one saw the Darkspawn approach on the surface either. Maybe they found a way to attack from below. No one knows. The Vigil's always been here. Since the barbarians, they say. Who knows what's at the bottom?
I'll have them unclear the rubble.
You heard the commander. Put your backs into it. This is where you come in. Who knows what's up ahead? We'll be back here.
Cool. Let's go ahead and level up our guys. We're ready to level up again. Willpower, let's get that to 40. What does this do? Spell was now. We got what we wanted there. There we go. Oh, it's restricted to Aiden. Boo. Blood of the Warrior. Prefer you have that. Scout's Medal. Give me some resistance. Alright, there we go.
You don't actually think your jokes are funny, do you?
Could have sworn that fly was buzzing again.
Har! Let me tell you about my life in one word.
Oh no, don't take me back to the tower. I'm far, far too delicate.
I'm not only a dwarf, I'm a moron. Listen to me fart.
Oh no, big Templar man. What are you going to do with that sword?
Ew.
Don't play with fire unless you want to get burned, son.
Oh, poor doggy. Can't save it. It's not savable. The dog isn't, at least.
Never any shortage.
Okay. Do 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 do.
All right. Yes. And I'm off. Yes. All right. Yes. Yes. And I'm off. All right.
Okay, where are you? Cool, our mage leveled up. Ooh, nice. A little weird that the ring is called the Tingler. We'll take that health potion. What is the Tingler? Oh, wow. There we go. I'll put that on. That's for me. Let's see here. Anders, level 24. Very good. There. We wanted that Fade Shroud because he gets up close and personal with things. So getting him that Fade Shroud helps in several ways with his defense. Now he's not completely a paperweight. Cool. Very good. Good room. Good room.
Let's wipe them out. All right.
Ghouls, huh?
Yes.
Weird. Probably look into that. Logan just took care of a giant crowd of stuff. He was handling himself fairly well.
Still worked out despite all your bungling.
Delilah House love letters.
Success.
Oh, thank the Maker. Please let us out.
Yeah, you're free. Get out of here.
Quick, before more of those things come.
We know that Rendon Howe doesn't keep prisoners.
Over with.
Goodness sake.
It's old. Really old. I bet it was here before the current keep was built.
Wow, huh? Feeling about those in a position. Awesome. Never stun that. Awesome. Also, feeling good. so much trouble.
Another one eating dust.
There's a key. Go ahead and pick up all this nonsense. Injury kit that might come in to play later in the round. So this is a key. This is where we need a keyhole. Okay, so we found one of the keys. We have to make our way back there.
She couldn't have shown us the courtesy of waiting a bit longer before becoming a ghoul.
Now listen to how it's first. Yes, you're right.
I should not be here. Yeah, I shouldn't be here. I need to recruit someone first, so we did all that for nothing. Sorry. We're gonna wait for a certain member to join us. We're not gonna go down there.
Seneschal Verrill is ready for you in the throne room, Commander. Your vassals await. Just...
Okay, you have no value. Which will keep dungeons has value.
All things considered... Ah, Commander. Good thing you're here. This one's been locked up 3 nights now. Good men died while this one was protected in his cell.
Who is he?
He won't give his name. All I know is he was caught poking around the estate in the middle of the night. I'd say he was just a thief. But it took 4 Grey Wardens to capture him. You best be careful. Whoever he is, he's no ordinary burglar, that's for sure.
Leave me to talk
As you
with
wish,
him.
Commander. I'll tell the Seneschal you came. He'll want to know what you decide to do with this man.
If it isn't the great hero, conqueror of the Blight and vanquisher of all evil. Aren't you supposed to be 10 feet tall with lightning bolts shooting out of your eyes?
The Darkspawn probably thinks
Somehow
so.
I just thought that my father's murderer would be, more impressive. I am Nathaniel Howe, My family owned these lands until you showed up. Do you even remember my father?
Your father brought his unknown
My
himself.
father served the hero of Riverdane and fought against the Orlesians, yet our family lost everything. I came here. I thought I was going to try to kill you, to lay a trap for you. But then I realized I just wanted to reclaim some of my family's things. It's all I have left.
Just how much do you know about your
If
father?
you're asking whether I knew what he was up to, the answer is no. I was squired in the Free Marches. Look, I don't know what happened with the Kuslans. It sounds like it was horrible. The entire war was. Whatever my father did, however, shouldn't harm my whole family. The Howes are pariahs now. Those of us left. It's all thanks to you. And now you get to decide my fate. Ha! Ironic, isn't it?
I wish I had trouble
I'm not
capturing
without
him.
skills. My time abroad wasn't spent chasing skirts and drinking wine.
What skills are those?
Hunting, scouting, poisons. Why? What do you care? The Darkspawn are a menace. If it weren't for the Blight, maybe my father would never have done what he did. But I can't do anything about them, can I? There's just you and the Grey Wardens here in my home.
Perhaps you should work to redeem your name.
You're right. I'll go join King Alistair's service immediately. He'd be certain to give a Howe another chance.
Yeah, I know. I know what to do with you.
Good.
I brought the seneschal for you, Commander.
I see you've spoken to our guest. Quite the handful, isn't he? Have you decided what's to be done with him? A Howe? It figures that they would turn up again. The Howes are implacable enemies, Commander.
Conscript him.
You what?
I'm sorry, Commander. The right of conscription? On the prisoner?
No, absolutely not. Hang me first.
I didn't give you the choice.
Decide if this is a vote of confidence or punishment.
An interesting decision, Commander. Come with me, sir. We'll see if you survive the journey.
Everybody becomes a warden.
From this moment forth, Nathaniel Howe, you are a Grey Warden.
The moment of truth.
The Howe is stronger than I expected. For better or for worse, he will live.
Yes. Yes, he will.
Commander, the Lords of Amaranthine have come to swear fealty to you and the Grey Wardens. These were Al Rendon Howe's vassals. Now they will be yours. Some of these lords bore Rendon no love, but others had their prospects ruined with his demise. Tread carefully, Commander. Lords and ladies, I present the Warden Commander of Ferelden and Arl of Amaranthine.
Commander.
Ban Esmeralda of Amaranthine, as is old custom, you have the honor of beginning.
I promise that I, Ban Esmeralda, will be faithful to the Jarl in matters of life, limb, and earthly honor. Never will I bear arms against him or his heirs. So I say, in the sight of the Maker.
I promise that I, Lord Edelbreck...
And so, the ceremony is complete.
Long live the Warden Commander!
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean. There's really only two who can offer real support in the war. Lord Edelbreck, master of the Firavel Plains, controls more farmland than anyone else. He's powerful and popular. Ban Esmeralda rules the city, wealthiest in the room by far. She may not be loved, but she cannot be ignored.
Warden Commander, we've all heard so much about you. So many good things, unbelievable things. But many of your deeds cost people here a chance at great advancement. So many fortunes were deeply intertwined with the old Arl. Some nobles here, they seek to end your dominion over them. Perhaps you do not know the full extent of their determination. I've had occasion to intercept some of their missives. They are cryptic things. Any individual message is unintelligible, but together they form a pattern. They mean to end you before you can begin. A deadly coalition. Given a few days, I can retrieve the messages. I would have brought them tonight, but I didn't know if warning you would be wise. I've much to lose and precious little to gain. Farewell. We will meet again soon.
A pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Honor to meet you, Warden Commander. You come to us during desperate times.
Not more about your precious farms, Edelbreck.
Some in our Arling do not have the comfort of city walls. On the plains, the situation is dire. So you remember me, young Cousland, although you're not so young anymore. I swear to you and Andraste I had no part in Howe's treachery. My concern isn't that, however. As we feast, the peasants on our lands are starving, or worse.
The city's defenses are more important, Edelbreck.
There may be wheat in the silos now, but if the farmers die, where will you get your food?
Edelbreck can't defend his own lands, so he asks the commander to save him.
I admit my lands are ravaged and fortunes diminished, but it's my grain that fills Amaranthine's belly. Thank you, my liege.
I see that Lord Edelbreck wastes no time in canvassing you for soldiers to defend his farms. Do not be deceived, Commander. His livelihood is all he cares about. Amaranthine is the jewel of the Arling, and she must be protected. Pragmatism. A farming hovel can be rebuilt with straw and mud. Amaranthine was built over generations. If she falls, then this great Arling will be diminished.
Wealth is well and good, but what measure do you put to human life? The folk in the country outnumber your city dwellers many times over.
I would not be so vulgar as to violate the decorum of this event, Commander.
It's an honor to have you as our liege, Commander.
You need anything, Commander?
I'm here to serve, Commander. I will do what can be done, but you would be wise to keep alert for trading possibilities in your journeys. If you can persuade any merchants to trade here, it would benefit the Vigil considerably. Very well, Commander.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean. Edelbrecht speaks truly, sir, but things are dire. He and Ban Esmeralda both contest the deployment of soldiers. But we don't have enough men. It's a matter of what you want to protect. The city, the land, trade. As you wish.
Commander.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony. Do you know the conspirators? The right of high justice is yours, and treachery is a capital offense. She's a sly one, Sir Tamra, but knowledgeable about such things. Better to be a touch paranoid than turning up face down in a ditch. To proceed, we'd need strong proof, and that'll be hard to gather. There are options, some I would not recommend. They could turn the nobles fierce. We could have some soldiers try to spy on the nobility. I suppose that might bear fruit. There are also rumors of someone called the Dark Wolf, who finds information for a fee. Dangerous fellow, by all accounts. Not bleeding likely, in truth. Good men, lousy spies. No idea, honestly. Somewhere in the foreign quarter of Amaranthine is all I know. You could invite a member of each of the noble families to stay as prolonged guests. And if anything untoward happens, well, you get the picture. This is a terribly Orlesian thing to do. You need to head to the city then, and chase down a ghost.
Yes. Yes.
You're rending house, little blighter.
That's one way of putting it.
They talked about you in the army. Fergus Kuzlin said you wouldn't have the stones to show your face again. But you proved him wrong. I respect that.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, get that assassin going. Alright, so Nathaniel is loaded. Oh, Anders leveled up. I didn't realize that. Anders, you leveled up. Oh, that's because he had already leveled up. There we go. Okay.
The Warden Commander! The rumors about you did not overstate it. I have a business proposal. Look for me by the house near the gates. I promise it will be worthwhile.
Can't do this to us. My pardon, sir. I was paid a whole sovereign to give this letter to you. I told him I did. There are easier ways of getting a message to the Commander of the Grey. Some visiting knight didn't catch his face. Full helmet, you know. He said he was Sir Wolf of Ravain. Ah, the Dark Wolf, nothing but a rumor. Mind you, he was acting suspicious. No, sir. Again, my pardon.
Well, I can afford the 50.
Excuse me, but I need to search your packs for smuggled goods. But I have to. Constable's orders. We've been having trouble with smugglers and...
What are you doing, man? Are you accusing the Commander of the Grey of smuggling?
But you said everyone...
You are dismissed. I apologize. Smugglers and thieves have all but taken over the city. We could certainly use your help in this. Come speak to me later if you're interested.
There was an old lady here who used to sell apples as big as my head. I think she was a witch.
There's a ton to do in this city.
I see you got my letter, Commander. It's an honor to meet you. In the flesh. The less you know of me, the better. But by some, I am called the Dark Wolf. In the depths of the city, there is murmuring. Murmuring that nobles want you dead. I'd like to help. This meeting itself is a great show of trust on my part. You see, I have hopes that the Wardens will prove more fit to rule this land than the late Arl Rendon Howe. His confederates are the conspirators. But to unearth their identities, I'll need resources. 50 sovereigns. It will be done. Give me some time.
It's done, naturally.
Hmm.
And done.
It's half a sovereign back. I mean, it's not the end of the world. We will worry about stuff later. We're gonna go back to our place.
Ah, can you smell that? That is the smell of freedom. It comes complete with the smell of dogs and dust, but the freedom is in there too. I escaped from the tower 7 times. After the last time, they put me in solitary confinement for a year. Eventually, I'm sure they would have branded me a Maleficar, true or not, and executed me. The problem is that mages are tolerated, barely. It's like you need permission to be alive. There's nothing a mage can do to prove himself. Everyone needs to be protected from you. The end. But Avinter Imperium has a better way. But we know how that argument flies around here. All I want is a pretty girl, a decent meal, and the right to shoot lightning at fools. See? I knew you understood. Never mind me. Now and again I recall that I'm not sitting in a cell and I have to smile. That's all.
Cool. Nathaniel needs a helmet. Yes, you do. You need a helmet. Giving him some nice stuff. Not like upper echelon stuff, but nice stuff. Could be way worse.
Were you there when my father was killed?
Don't go digging in the dust for things laid to rest. Does no one any good.
Whatever people say about him, he was still my father. And I just want to know if he suffered.
I'm not the person to ask.
Very well, Ogren. Evade the question.
I actually like Nathaniel Howe, but, you know, he's an angry elf. Let's go ahead and sell some stuff.
You need anything?
May I be of service? Of course.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean. As you wish. Clear the hall. Commander.
Okay. Now we can go into that building and clear it. Let's go talk to we'll talk to Nathaniel here, see if he talks to me. Ogren. So here, Nathaniel, I've done you fairly well.
Don't worry, I'll keep my mouth firmly shut. Why don't I just wait in the... Funny. Considering all the things that have been taken, it figures this would still be here. My father hated my mother. He only dragged this painting out when my grandmother visited, which was not often. I'd be paraded before her like a soldier on inspection, and she would pick over every floor while father awaited his turn. I don't really know. Her family was wealthy. I remember that much. They wouldn't touch me with a 10-foot pole now, of course. I'd be as welcome there as a bad rash. Anyway, someone should take this down. I think it's staring at me. I don't think we should dally here.
Yes.
Kind of like this crew, actually. Nathaniel, Ogren, and Anders. Justice is okay, and the elf is a pain in the ass, but I like these crew. You got your rogue, your mage, and everything else. So,
mage, huh? What's it like?
To have all this power at my fingertips.
No, to always have to wear a skirt.
Oh, you don't know the story behind the robes. You know how strict things are in the circle, right? Well, of course you do. Well, the robes make quick trysts in the corner easy. No laces or buttons, you're just, well, you're
done before the Templars catch on.
Really?
Just ask anyone.
You ready to go to the basement? The men report they've heard scraping. Straight away, sir.
You don't always wear robes, do you?
Not when I'm naked, I don't.
I mean when you run from the circle. Robes would make you easy to spot.
So does the big I'm a mage sign around my neck. I like to make it easy for the Templars.
Ah, so that's how it's going to be.
See, they don't really no one really likes each other. It's kind of setting you up for Dragon Age 2.
Never any shortage of these ones. And I'm all right. And I'm on. Yes, going. And I'm on. All right. Yes, all right. And I'm on. All right. Let's do this. Shall we? Yes, going.
And we'll be redoing much of this. Obviously.
All right. And I'm on. Yes. All right. And I'm on. Yes. All right. Going. All right. Yes. And I'm on. Mr. Guards!
Nice. Okay, so everything here is good. Go ahead and move along.
Yes. Going. And I'm on. All right. Going. Yes. Going. And I'm on.
This knockdown, by the way, that was really good.
Yes. Going. And I'm on. Yes. And I'm on. Moving on.
Oh, thank the Maker. Please, let us out. Quick, before more of those things come.
Let's see if we can't get you potentially better stuff. Nope, I couldn't. Go ahead and make 2 saves for this, because this is more of a game than some of the other stuff, so let's see here.
That looks fine.
This is nice. Oh, I've always wanted one of these. Watch your step. Loose rocks all over the place.
Over with.
Really old. I bet it was here before the current keep was built.
Hmm. Trust Ogren to keep them alive, basically. Second Andrews, you want to do something there, buddy? He did. There we go. We took care of business. And I leveled up. Alright, let's go ahead and that's weird.
Is this what I think it is? It is. That's the Howe crest burned into the wood right there. This is my grandfather's bow. Or rather, my grandfather was the last to use it. It was originally made for an ancestor during the Exalted Marches. Well, my father hid it away, I guess. I'm surprised he didn't simply have it destroyed. I remember finding it before Father sent me to the Free Marches. A shame for it to sit in storage. Thank you. It's good to have a part of my family's legacy again. Something to be proud of.
You're welcome.
It's a little dark, isn't it?
Well, you're in the shadows. Huh, it's actually worse than this. But just so we're clear, we're keeping both. Oh, I need to level up. Level me up. Gaining large bonuses to strength and constitution. Okay. Done. Suddenly my constitution, I gained 50 health doing that. There was no reason not to do that. I get there was another passive ability, but we'll get that next level. The 50 health and the strength are what is awesome.
No, Adria. We have to help her. There must be some way. Adria.
Time for more practice.
That's why we needed Nathaniel.
How old do you think this place is?
You murdered a slew of Darkspawn there. Well, you hear the stories about you and the Wardens. But to see it firsthand... Oh, they did too. Even though the attack was a surprise, they killed droves of Darkspawn. Just ask the poor maids who have to clean it up. But you're something else. Anyway, it looks like the explosives caved this section in. I brought along Master Voldrick.
So, this is how you humans ply your stonecraft. Disgraceful, that is. What, this would barely last a few centuries. I wager these passages may go far enough to connect to the deep roads. The Orlesian lads would have had a terrible surprise. Explains how experienced men fell to the Darkspawn. This is a grave matter. If we don't shut these tunnels, the Darkspawn can attack from below again.
And Draste's blood. There are basement entrances throughout the keep. There's no way to defend against that.
Then we follow the tunnels and hope to find a single point to block off. Never you fear, lass. With the Warden's muscle and my stonecraft, we'll find a way.
We'll need some time, but as soon as we clear it, we'll let you know. Of course.
The whole quiet, stoic thing must get you a lot of action, huh?
I take it you're an admirer, Ogren.
What? No. No. Well, not unless... No!
Good. Then I needn't worry about getting too drunk at camp.
Okay, I like you, just not in that way.
You're back. You need anything? Oh, this will help a great deal. Viridium.
Armor and weapons could be made with this.
Commander, if you like, we could outfit your men. It wouldn't cost you anything, but some soldiers would have to guard the miners.
So I'm to make armor for all Amaranthine's rabble? Helen, you abuse me so, it's unconscionable.
Commander's orders.
Fine, I'll work. But I want a challenge one day. Something to sink my teeth into.
Upgrades, people.
Samuel! Groundskeeper Samuel! Is that you?
Who? Maker's breath. If it isn't little Nate. I'd know that face anywhere.
Groundskeeper, I am overjoyed that you stayed on. Please, do you know how my brother died? And my sister? I was in the Free Marches.
Your brother died in the war. And Lady Delilah, don't you know? She isn't dead, son. Not that I know of. Last I heard, she married a storekeep in Amaranthine. Don't know which one. Poor girl.
Did you hear that? My sister is alive. Could we ask around the shops next time we're in Amaranthine?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. I would be interested to know just what happened to her.
We have found Sir Pouncelot.
All things considered, I'd rather be sitting in a tavern.
Moving on.
All things considered, we found Sir Pouncelot. Successful stream. 10 out of 10.
Success!
So we've upgraded all the armor to Viridium. That's good. Alright, back to the keep.
You know, I'm actually not the first Howe to be a Grey Warden. Following in my grandfather's footsteps, more like. His name was Padric Howe. He joined the Order before it returned to Ferelden just after the war. Never contacted his family again. Just vanished. Now that I know about the joining, I think he died. Told what? The joining is a secret. Father always said he was a horrible man for abandoning the family to join a pointless cause. I grew up ashamed of my grandfather. But now I see his bravery. That will take some getting used to. My father often forgot that nobility has another meaning. I told you that the bow you gave me was my grandfather's, didn't I? Thank you for that. At any rate, we should probably get back to it. There are Darkspawn to kill, I'll bet. Somewhere. I don't think we should dally here.
Point the way, fearless leader.
Who's there?
Did I startle you?
I was just keeping my nose to the dust, watching out for the Schliets. One of the lads here told me about the Schliets. Said they're common in Ferelden. They lie on the ground, looking like ordinary pairs of pants, until you turn around. That's when they strike. There's no such... Oh, well, I knew that. I thought you'd just find it amusing is all. That Jacob's gonna get it when I get my hands on him. Need something, Pummel? Hey, I gotta thank you for saving my hide today. There was that guy, and he was all, and I was, but then I got hit by an arrow. And then I fell over, and it was me, but you were there, and you were all, spectaculous.
Spectaculous.
I'm gonna drink to you, Commander. Here's to the... So, what about it, huh? I was thinking about my plan for a grand fleet of Mabari chariots. Talked to your dog about it once. Didn't seem impressed. Thing is, the Grey Wardens could use a snazzier image. Everyone thinks we're a grim stick-in-the-muds. Oh, and the ladies love them chariots. Oh, yes.
You tell him, Ogren.
Need something pummeled? Just say the... Hey, you. Is you there? You. Oh, you're a tricky one, but you're not getting into my head. Oh, no. You with your murmuring, your buzzing. I know your plan, but it won't work. I'm onto you. Yeah, that's what you want me to do, isn't it? Oh, I know. I got my eye on you. Oh. 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 Need something pummeled? Need something pummeled? Just say the word.
You need anything, Commander?
Just selling stuff. Let's see, Daniel, you need to be wearing a trickster's cap. There you go.
You need anything, Commander?
Yes.
Yes.
Now to amaranthine. Because we have a person to discover.
What? You were staring at me, you man-skirt-wearing freak.
Oh, I thought you were being attacked by a wild animal. It was only your beard.
You think you're so clever, don't you? Sparkle fingers.
I wonder how many people actually forget that he's that Anders is a Grey Warden when they play Dragon Age 2. I wonder if BioWare sometimes forgets it. Like, I know they didn't, but I feel like they did. Just like, yeah, no, never happened.
When the city runs out of supplies, we are all doomed.
Probably.
How do the Templars
The guards.
always find you, Angus?
They won't let anyone into
Incredibly
the city,
angry.
but it's dangerous
That's how they
outside the
find me.
walls.
There must be some trick to it, surely.
They began recruiting women.
Ah, Warden Commander. I knew you'd come. You know an opportunity when it presents itself, no? I offer a partnership that would benefit us both. The bartender at a local inn has overstepped his bounds. He was hired to watch one of the entrances to our den, but now seeks to extort more coin. Terrible, isn't it? A person of your influence would have no trouble convincing him to open the passage. Return to me when this is done.
Not happening.
Hey, what are you staring at? Looking to start something?
Are you the hunter that found the entrance to the Deep Roads?
Here to investigate the chasm, are you? It's about time. I can't take all the credit for finding the rift, you know. Mika here fell in first.
Tell me what happened.
Well, it's quite a ways out of town. We were tracking a buck off in that direction, you see, before this darkspawn mess. We'd been on his tail for about a week at that point. I'd wager he thought it was great fun leading us on a merry chase as he did.
Go on.
That buck was a sly one, he was. He had big feet and a... Oh, the chasm, yes. We saw it coming over a rise. It was really something to behold. A huge cleft, as though the Maker himself had cracked the earth in two, like an egg.
I like eggs.
It looked like someone had tried to build over it, but it must have been abandoned a long time ago. No one in town knew about it.
What happened then?
Well, of course, we had to investigate. That was when Mika fell in. A shriek like you wouldn't believe, and he was gone.
Earth crumbled, not stable.
Right. And as Mika lay there yelling about his knee or his head or what have you, the darkspawn appeared.
How many?
More than a brood and less than a horde. They seemed occupied, like they had someplace really important they had to be. Didn't notice us at all, thank the Maker.
The Darkspawn was so occupied as to overlook 2 screaming injured men. Boggles the mind.
I marked the chasm on my map so we could avoid it, but sounds like you want to know where it is, so here you go. So, we getting anything for our trouble?
Here's a sovereign.
A whole sovereign. If there's ever a reason to fall into a darkspawn pit, here it is. Maker bless you.
I am nothing if not generous.
I thought the blight was over. Why are the darkspawn still hounding us?
Ah, Warden Commander. I take it you've decided to help us.
What's happening here?
With trade slowed to a crawl, smugglers have moved in, selling stolen goods at exorbitant prices. If we could shut down their operation and seize their supplies, we could distribute it to the needy.
How do I find them?
There is a smuggler doing business in the market. He probably knows where the hideout is. We haven't been able to get anything from him, but maybe you can.
I've been leveled up. For some reason. We will allow it. And shield now absorbs more damage. Fortifying presence now provides greater armor bonus. Cool.
Greetings. Could I interest you in, Wait a minute. My lad said they saw you talking to the... You'll learn not to stick your nose where it don't belong. Be careful.
All right. Going. And I'm on. And I'm on. Going. Yes. And I'm on. Right. Yes. And I'm on. Going. All right.
Ugh. There are too many peasants making their way into the city.
Whoa.
Warden Commander! Thank the Maker you're finally here. I was afraid our messages never got through to you.
Are you nervous?
Yes. Thank you for coming to the Guild. We need your help. Our caravans are being attacked. The wagons are burnt to ashes, and there have been no survivors. It's gotten worse lately. People from the neighboring villages have found guards torn limb from limb and left in the village square.
Why?
I don't know. How would I know the minds of these monsters, whoever or whatever they are? Whatever it is, it's completely crippled trade between Amaranthine and Denerim. No one wants to travel the road through the Wending Wood. Can the Grey Wardens help at all? Oh, Maker, bless you and watch over you. If you can stop the killings, the Merchants Guild will make a hefty donation to your organization. You have my promise.
Spare anything, sir. The family farm was burned by Darkspawn. They won't let us in the city.
Cool.
Now let's see. Which one first? Yes. No. Oh, no. Thanks. Going. All right. No. Going. All right. Yes. All right. Yes. All right. And I'm off. All right. And I'm off. All right. And I'm off.
Nice of you two to join us.
Doors busted down, skulls thumped, and vices preyed upon. But I have answers. It will be. I could not unearth the conspirators' identities. They are paranoid. But I know they meet at Old Stark's farm on the Ferroval Plains. It was a mistake to ever trust you. I won't go quietly.
Now let's see. Which one? Going. Yes. All right. And I'm off.
Definitely not taking him down because he's a bad guy.
Rest in peace. All right. Yes. And I'm off. Yes. All right. Yes.
Wonder if that's a nod to Oblivion and the Grey Wolf. It might be, but you know.
That's a strange place to store a pitchfork.
It is, you're right.
Time for more practice.
That something died in your mouth.
Going.
Protect me.
All right. Going. And I'm off. Going. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'll be here.
Yes. And I'm off. Yes. All right. Going. There's something out there. All right. Yes. All right. Yes. Yes. And I'm off. Yes.
Ah, the stench of human depravity. Oh, wait, that's just me.
Ew. Leading on quite a goose chase here.
All right. And I'm off.
good-for-nothing lackwits! You let me be followed! Get rid of this fool!
Don't think so.
Any luck with the smugglers? That house has been locked up for years. To think that all this time it's been hiding the entrance. There will surely be someone on guard. Where there's a guard, there's a key. If you can find a way into the hideout, the smugglers won't have a chance. Good luck, Commander.
With trade halted, I can't get my silk.
Well, we're doing okay. Let's go ahead and save that because we found what we were looking for. Much to do in the city of Amaranthine.
I hear Hubert's gang got their hands on some moonshine. You think they'll sell some to me?
Hubert hates you.
Looking to wet your whistle, stranger? Yes, I remember him. You'll want to speak to my boss over at the bar.
That's a no.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
And done. Are you daft?
Sometimes.
It's done. Naturally.
I got a sore on my foot from working the fields. Want to see? It's bleeding and there's pus and everything.
No!
Back from all those nosy guards and who watch us with their eyes.
Something I can do for you, friend? And who were you supposed to be that's asking?
I would be his commander.
Oh, welcome, my lord. Haven't seen that fellow Christoph for almost a week now. Not sure where he went. His room's paid up to the end of the month. I guess he expected he'd be here a while.
Oh, well. Did you ever speak to him?
Not much. He chatted up Saoirse a bit when she brought him his dinner. Maybe talk to her.
I'd like to see Christoph's
Of
room.
course. Here you go. It's the last room at the end of the hall. If he comes back and gets upset, however, it's on your head.
Sure.
I'll do it. You just watch.
What can I get for you, friend? What? Did they put you up to this? Huh. If they can get the Warden Commander to do their dirty work, they can afford to pay me more. Huh. It's a start. It'll take me some time to move stuff out of the way. Come back soon and it'll be ready. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Wow, that's pretty stunning. There's a reason it's 174 sovereigns. That is... wow. I told you there's just some crazy overpowered weapons in this.
Who do you think would win the fight? Andraste or the other?
Looking to wet your whistle, stranger?
I understand you spoke to Christoph?
We chatted a bit. He was a friendly sort for a Grey Warden. Spent most of his nights here drinking. Wasn't ever loud or too forward. Haven't seen him for maybe a week now.
Did he ever talk about what he was doing?
Said he was tracking some darkspawn. One particular group that's been raiding outside the city. He told me they were acting strange, those darkspawn. Acting obvious. Like they wanted to be caught or something. I expect he caught them. Probably why he hasn't been back, right?
Where'd he go, do you know?
No. He took a lot of notes while he drank. Always writing things down. Maybe there's something in his room.
Thanks for the answers.
My pleasure. Send him my best when you see him.
The Archdemon.
Success! Moving on.
Very good.
What can I get for you, friend?
Oh, not much. Not much indeed.
So, you think there's an apothecary around here somewhere?
Probably why.
Well, yeah, I don't want to bother you with this. You being my boss and all.
Spit it out, man.
Right. Look, for the past few days, I've had this burning rash. The skin's actually got a sort of greenish look to it.
What did you touch this
I
time?
didn't touch anything. You know, I bet it's that Grey Warden stuff we had to drink.
Never heard of it causing
I'm
a rash.
special. Yeah, I'll just see if I can't find some nice minty balm somewhere in this town.
Repent and have faith, and you shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction.
Hey, look, it's Wen.
It is so good to see you, my friend. I contemplated visiting you at Vigil's Keep, but things got busy.
What happened?
The College of the Magi is convening in Cumberland, and I must attend. Hopefully, all this will blow over before it's begun. But you have enough on your mind as it is. I shan't trouble you with this further.
Indulge me, the events affect more than just
Very well.
mages.
Then perhaps you should know that something stirs within the fraternities. The Libertarians wish to pull away entirely from the Chantry. And if they get enough support...
Pull away entirely? That's madness. I hate Chantry oversight as much as the next mage, but they can't just decide to leave. This is a recipe for disaster.
Oh, is it, Anders?
Well, it could turn out to be nothing, but keep your ear to the ground anyway. Now, I have a great many preparations to make before I leave for Navarra, but perhaps there is something you can do for me. One of my colleagues, Ines, has spent the last few months in the Wending Wood. The Circle has been unable to reach her, given the trouble in the area. If you happen to find yourself in the wood on your travels, perhaps you could tell her about the meeting of the college.
What's she doing in the Wending Wood?
Oh, who knows, rooting around in the dirt for some obscure plant or other, most likely. She has a keen interest in gardening. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant botany. Hobbies and eccentricities aside, Ines is a well-respected mage and a voice of reason, something we could use on our side. The hour is late and I must go. It was wonderful to see you again. Take care, my friend.
Let's head into the chantry.
Is anywhere safe?
May I help you?
I read your posting on the chantry board.
I am fortunate indeed that the commander of the Grey has taken a personal interest in this matter. I'm sorry our note was vague, but Amaranthine is a hotbed of Maleficar activity. Details of who and what they were about would undoubtedly get back to them.
What do you need?
I have worked with an artist to create these sketches of the three suspects. If you could confront them and question them, you would be doing the Maker's work.
And done.
The sins of man brought the blight to us. And now it's not like Karam to be gone this long. I was sure I would find him at the inn.
Follow the example of Andraste and
Oh, where has my Karam gone?
Your friends and neighbors would do well to heed this lesson and join us in prayer.
Yeah, as always, the chantry is giving us experience points and various items of goodies. And some money. Cool. 2 quests, some experience, some money, and some items. Alright. Good job, chantry.
Templars bloody everywhere. Templars bloody everywhere. Must stay sharp. Templars bloody everywhere. Must stay sharp.
You bloody bastard! You won't catch me! Yes, and I'm on. Yes, going.
He didn't make it.
Looks like we're in for some fun.
And I'm on. Right. Yes.
Now!
And I'm on. Going. All right. And I'm on. Going. Yes.
Bugs everywhere, man.
Stone called in some help. Yes. And I'm on. All right. And I'm on. Going. Yes. All right. All right. Yes. All right. Going.
I was like, who was Ogren swinging at?
All right. Yes. And I'm on. Yes. Going. Going. And I'm on. All right. Yes. All right.
gonna say, does anyone else want a piece of me? My goodness. The answer is yes. Yes, they do. Well, let's go take care of them.
All right. Yes. All right. And I'm off. Going. And I'm off. Going. All right. And I'm
Lots of experience points, injury health potions, money. All good. Large sums of stuff.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
Yes. All right. And I'm off. All right. Yes. And I'm off.
Here we go. Let's go end this smuggling operation. In we go. This will probably be the last thing I do on this for this stream for today. But we'll see.
It's done. Naturally.
I heard about you.
Needs something pummeled.
Giving some of my boys trouble, weren't you? I heard about you. You were giving some of my boys trouble, weren't you? Well, it's here.
Yes. All right. Yes. And I'm off. Going. All right. Going. Yes. And I'm off. Going. Yes. All right. Going. All right. Yes. Going. And I'm off. All right. Yes. Going. And I'm off.
This is a very Dragon Age 2 type of quest. You had 9 sovereigns on them. That's... I mean, there's just tons of money in this.
What can I get for you, friend? Come back soon.
Nice.
What can I get for you? What can I get for you, friend?
Oh, wow. Nathaniel, you're just getting quite worked up here. You have
What can I
big
get?
time upgrades. Dude's awesome now. So Nathaniel's like fully awesome. He has 2 bows that are awesome. He has a new amulet that's awesome. A bottle of the inn's best brandy.
Best watch yourself if you head out of town.
What can I get for you, friend?
About.
And the Maker wept for his beloved, and turned once again from all creation. As there is, as there is but one world, one life.
Interesting.
Oh, where has my Karam gone? People are far too lax in tending to their spiritual affairs.
I will pray for you, Commander.
Well, thank you. We're just doing these little odd job quests.
It figures, actually.
What does?
There used to be another statue here. It was a Byron Howe, my great-uncle. He died in the rebellion, helping King Merrick reclaim his throne. Yet his statue is gone. All because of what my father did. Don't bother. Nobody here will want to see it. There's a long line of heroes in my family. The Howes have been around since Callan had. Now it's all gone. And for what? For being on the wrong side of the war? For choosing poorly?
It's up to you to turn it around.
Not too much pressure, right? I wonder what happened to the old statue. Likely propping up the side of a chantry or something. Poor Al Byron. Yeah, statues of her pigeons. I don't want to look at it.
Kind of turn in a donation to our little pretend orphans.
Why didn't we think of this earlier? Wine and women all day and all night.
Here's to our mysterious...
It's not letting me accept the quest. That's weird. I want to see the end of the quest line. It's alright, we'll go take care of this and come back.
You could have used your influence to help the people of this city. But you're just a common murderer. I've nothing to say to you. I've nothing to say to you.
Huh. Apparently he didn't like my solution of wiping out the smugglers utterly and completely. Oh well. That kind of perturbs me a little bit.
I've nothing to say to you.
The wardens are nothing but a bunch of criminals. Please let me into the city. Please, sir.
Wow, there's a lot to do now. I aided the smugglers by killing the smugglers. Isn't that awesome? Yay, whatever. That's whatever. I can't do anything about it. See if we can't uncover the traitor's plot. Oh, Lord Guy. Could have known a guy named Guy would be a traitor. There's a lady. Boom. Nice. Okay. Let's get a thing level up here. Let's make that shadow. The shadow nose. Alright, a fight. The Shadow Wolf. Anything of note here? Nothing of note. Moving on back to Amaranthine.
The wardens are nothing but a bunch of criminals.
Keep calm, keep normal. Yes, everything
The
is
wardens are nothing but a bunch of criminals.
Delilah? Is that really you?
Nathaniel, I had feared the worst.
Times must have been hard, Delilah. But you can do better than this. Come back to the estate until we find somewhere else.
What? Oh, Nathaniel, I didn't marry Albert out of desperation. I adore him. He's so much better than that stuck-up Cousland boy that Father kept trying to set me up with. Oh, that was you, wasn't it? Awkward. And I'm sorry about your family. What my father did was terrible. Thank the Maker I'm finally away from his evil.
Father's evil? Isn't that overstating things a little? He got caught up in politics.
You weren't here. You didn't see what he did, Nathaniel. You want the culprit who destroyed our family? It was him, without question.
I had no idea.
Of course you did. But you always worshipped Father, right from when you were a little boy. Come, brother, let us sit and catch up a bit, shall we?
She said she wants me to come back. Once all this is done. Meet her husband. She's due by the spring. She seems happy. She said Father deserved to die. I still can't believe it. I thought he had his reasons. It was a war for Andraste's sake. Before I went to the Free Marches, he was never... How could he have changed so much? What if I'd never left? I didn't have much choice, but still. I wish I'd known some of this sooner. I feel like such a fool. Now please, let's get back to our business. I need to think.
So Hubert's dead.
You can't just barge in here.
Time for more.
Let's teach this fool a lesson.
Not in. Going. All right. Yes. And I'm on. Going.
Sure.
All right.
Man, this kind of sucks. My most powerful enemy slain is unknown.
As there is but one world, one life, one death.
Just so much happening right now.
Where did the brothers put my book? I should be switched for their insolence.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and save here, and I'm gonna call it because I am kind of done with the game for right now. Just for now. I'll be back at some point and playing. We'll continue on with our adventures in Amaranthian, which have gone disastrously, but that's life. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and call this stream, and then we'll put this up on YouTube. So until I see everyone again, so long everyone.